This week, 115 new stalls were installed throughout the United States and Canada, which is a pretty low number, assumingly as a result of the holiday week, bringing the total stall count to 76,823. IONNA opened 2 stations, Ready opened 5, BP Pulse opened 1, Flow opened 6, Pilot Flying J opened 3, Electrify America opened 2, ChargePoint opened 29, EVgo opened 8, EV Connect opened 4, Rivian Adventure Network opened 1, Francis opened 1, but it should be noted that their stall count decreased, so they must have also closed another station. They sent out an email saying they were doing some construction, so those might have been pulled out of the database as a result. Let's get into the data. First, IONNA, Pensacola, and either Lyman or Lyman, Colorado. This is a picture of Lyman, and this is Alejandro EV66's BMW pictured here in the background of permit spotting fame. 16 stalls. Here's Red E. Had a really good week. 5 stations opened, and this is the Taylor, Michigan one. These are going in so quick, I'm having a hard time getting pictures out of PlugShare because they get installed and opened up prior to people swinging by, doing spotting, and heading to PlugShare, but doing what I can here. BP Paul's opened this very large 16 stall station on Interstate 10 in Eloy, Arizona. And they just recently opened another one similar size on Interstate 10 in El Paso. Here's Flow doing a good job, but all the stations that they opened were in Canada. There was announcements indicating that they had decreased their staff significantly and closed the factory, but it doesn't seem to have affected their ability to open stations, still cruising along. Pilot Flying J opened 3 stations. This one here in Pontoon Beach, Illinois is the first 6-stall pull-through station. So that's cool. And also in East St. Louis, which is not far away from that station, 6 stalls also underneath the canopy, but it's not pull-through. And additionally, Gulfport, Mississippi, 4 stalls. Electrify America opened 2 stations, one with their Evolve New York partnership and one in Broomall, Pennsylvania, 6 stalls. ChargePoint had a good weekend. I was going through trying to find any station that I could get a picture of PlugShare on, and I couldn't. And there's a lot of things going on here. There's this Illinois Tollway Plaza. That would have been cool. Can't find any pictures, but good win there for them. Syracuse, New York. Something called Syracuse Van has 4 stalls. And the Sky Ford in Provo, Utah, 6 stalls. And those are ChargePoint Express Plus units with 2 stalls per dispenser. So very good week by ChargePoint. Ace Parking in San Diego also has a good number of chargers going in. You can see one up here and then one down there. EVgo similarly had a really good week. Look at all these stations that are 6 stalls going in, most of them in the state of California, which is very common for them. I looked for the, let's see, this Ethan in Elk Grove, California, I was able to get a picture for, but the Cedar Commons in Minneapolis, I was not. It's not on PlugShare yet. Here's EV Connect. Pretty common week for them. You can see usual suspects of car dealerships. That's where they live and breathe. And they got a 4-stall station in Bolingbrook, Illinois, and 3 other stations as well. Rivian opened their 9-stall station in Idaho Springs, Colorado, just last night, I believe it was. At least they added it to the database. Francis opened 1. I could not get a picture of either the Rivian or the Francis. McKinney Station, Newburgh, Pennsylvania. I think this is a NEVI station, I'm not sure, but it's not on PlugShare. A couple of honorable mentions. This CPO newly has been added to the Alternative Fuels Data Center database. They're called EVXC or something. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but they're operating on the northern portion of the Chicago metropolitan area, it looks like, judging from these entries. And they just opened this station in actually Bensenville, Illinois. I don't have a picture of it, but the pictures below here show their chargers in Niles, Illinois. And you can see they've got branding for the site host showing on the screens, and this is what their chargers look like. An additional honorable mention, Electric Era opened a 4-stall station in Lakewood, Washington. Thanks for watching.